Once, in a small, sleepy village, there lived two best friends named Felix and Paul. One day, they decided to embark on an adventure trip to the nearby forest. They packed their rucksack full of provisions and a map, but curiosity led them off their path, and before they knew it, they were lost. The tall trees obscured the sun, and the forest grew darker. Felix swallowed nervously and said, "I think we should turn back." But Paul, the braver of the two, wanted to go further. "Perhaps we'll find a shortcut back," he suggested, but the dense bushes and seemingly endless paths made it difficult to find a clear direction. As darkness fell, the boys noticed a faint glow between the trees. They moved towards it and discovered an old, creaking house. A sweet, mysterious scent wafted from the windows. What they didn't know was that this house was the home of an evil witch, notorious throughout the land for capturing children and making them work for her. The door creaked open, and the witch stood there, wearing a sly smile. "Come in, my little friends," she said in a voice that sounded sweet as honey, but had a menacing undertone. Felix wanted to run away, but Paul had already stepped inside, drawn by the warm light and the enticing smell of freshly baked bread. "We've gotten lost," he admitted as Felix hesitantly followed. The witch nodded understandingly. "You can stay here as long as you like. But first, you must do a little work for me." The boys felt trapped. The witch held them captive with her magic, making them sweep and cook, and all their attempts to escape were met with a mocking laugh. Felix, the clever of the two, began to observe the witch. He noticed that she wore an old, mystical ring that seemed to amplify her powers. One night, while the witch was deep in sleep, Felix quietly crept towards her while Paul kept watch. With trembling hands, he managed to pull the ring from her finger. The next morning, when the witch tried to use her dark powers, she was horrified to find they wouldn't work. Felix held the ring high and said, "Let us go, or we will destroy the ring." The witch, now powerless, had to let the boys leave. Felix and Paul hurried to escape the forest. They finally found their way back, guided by the first light of morning. When they returned to their village, they vowed never to let their adventurous spirit triumph over common sense again. The tale of their bravery and ingenuity was told in the village for many years to come.